Hello people of the earth and welcome to QuickSaveTV. My name is Mike and this is QuickSave Daily, the reincarnation of the old show, not so old, but actually the one I started for specifically Skyrim, and I stopped at some point just because it didn't seem to work out quite well. Now QuickSaveTV is coming back. This is episode number 8 and that's going to be the new standard of the show. The show is going to be a newscast about various gaming news, announcements, etc, etc, etc in the lively mode of like a vlog. So I hope you're gonna enjoy it. Be sure to leave me in comments your opinions and suggestions. To celebrate the occasion, I even brought you some ice cream. Ta-da! Greek ice cream. You cannot read it. It says, how do you say it in English? Go ahead and take a bite. Tasty ice cream. Take a bite. Okay, now that you took a bite, let me read the description. I'm gonna, translate to you since you don't understand Greek. Those who take a bite of this Greek ice cream pledge service to host Mike Pushkin and his channel QuickSaveTV for all eternity. Well, congratulations! If you like the ice cream, now you are my loyal servant. If you're doing any diet right now, you probably hate me. Now to the newscast. Welcome back to QuickSave Daily. Today we have several things to discuss. We have 2 announcements about Jagged Alliance back in action, 1 announcement about DotA 2, and 1 announcement about Amnesia, a machine for pigs. Let's go ahead and start following the list. I'll try to organize some bullet points for you, and I'm going to read them out and probably discuss them a little bit with you. So we have the announcement of Jagged Alliance Crossfire, a standalone add-on that will see the light of day summer 2012. Awesome. Okay, so the events of Crossfire will be in Kanpa, which is a peaceful country, Asian peaceful country, that suffers from mercenary attacks from an unidentified enemy. And who is better at identifying enemies than you? Of course no one, okay? That's why they hired you. So, Mr. Benham Atikulas, I guess, hires you in order to figure out who does those horrible things and stop those attacks once and for all. Oh yes. Now, notable additions in this standalone add-on. As they state, it's going to be a combination of RTS, RPG, and economic simulator. Now, RTS and RPG is not something new. We know that. I should stop rolling around. That's unprofessional. RTS and RPG is essentially what the Jagged Alliance back in action was. Okay? Without further ado. What was it? RTS with RPG elements. Economic simulator? Oh, you mean this conquer cities to get income? That's not an economic simulator. Just saying, no need to get offended. If they're going to change the system somehow, we'll have to see. No information available at this point. Optional line of sight mode. What could it be? Do they insinuate that you will be able to turn on, a real-time line of sight from your enemies? Which was the thing in Commandos and Commandos 2, remember? Like you could see where the enemies could see. So they would walk around and there would be this sight, going to the left and right. So is that what they're referring to? Or do they refer that now the sights of your mercenaries will actually be important? Will they be able to see the enemy or not? I'm not really sure what they insinuate with that. Next, we will see 10 new mercenaries and the addition of the Merc organization. And Merc, as such, in Jagged Alliance, in Story of Jagged Alliance, it's this competing company with AIM, much less professional but much cheaper also. So very interesting to see how it's going to work out. Now, of course, the new place, the place called Kanapa, which is made out of 10 sectors, which is, if I would have to estimate, let's say the game will be like 10 hours. If the game gonna cost about $15 for 10 hours, it's not a bad price, okay? So it's, 10 sectors, it's not big, but we'll have to see how big those sectors are. And it really varies on your playstyle and your skill. The better player you are, the faster you're going to beat the game. And new weaponry and of course new enemies. Refurbished old enemies, rather. I'm not particularly super excited about it, but it comes out in summer when there's not too many good games coming out, and if the core play studios will be able to pull out an ace off of their sleeve, like the last time with Jagged Alliance back in action, which I think, in my opinion, they did. They made a solid game with so few people. We'll just have to see, But you have to remember that core play is not EA or Blizzard Entertainment, so don't expect something dramatically cool. So we'll have to see what it is about. Next, Jagged Alliance DLC Point Blank, which is now available. So, the story. Good lord, I'm gonna read out my version of it. US Ambassador John Gaiden is being held hostage in the government district. Renegade ex-CIA agent Ryger Manson, like Marilyn Manson, is the target. You, or better, the team of 3 professionals, as it refers to. Professionals. Now listen what professionals. Gus, Scully, and Spider. Spider is one of the worst mercenaries in the game, okay? So, yeah, anyway, the real professionals. Oh my god, I hate such DLCs. I have no problem with add-ons as much, but DLCs, so listen up, that's what you're gonna get. During this DLC, you will be able to find out more background story on Gus, Scully, and Spider, okay, which sounds interesting. Then you have a maze-like map of this government district, which is fine, you know, the more mazy it is, the more tactical opportunities you will have to actually enjoy the game. And then we have one additional NPC for hire somewhere inside the game, which you will be able to hire, which is not super important, but it's kind of cool. And then we have about an hour of gameplay. Enjoy. What the hell, 1 hour of gameplay? What is this? Go buy a beer and have half an hour of fun, you know. What is this? 1 hour of gameplay. And the price tag of €4, it's just frustrating so much. They say over an hour. I read an hour, okay? The better you are, the faster you're gonna beat the actual DLC. I don't expect you to be so bad to take 3 hours to beat it. You might, but it's not the fact that you're gonna enjoy it while doing it, you know? And for €4, it's just not, doesn't sound like it's worth it. €4 DLC, no thank you. I mean, I never played it. If it's exceptionally good, then you should try it out, but you should probably see it. I have no opportunity to review it. I have been not offered such an opportunity. If I will certainly do that, but right now, I just don't even know what to say. It seems to be overpriced. Anything you pay for time you spend with it, right? For, say, €10 here in Greece, I can go ahead and watch a movie, okay? New movie in 3D with super surround sound, like, wow! And also buy Doritos for myself, for additional, like, extra, you know. But the thing is, the movie itself, €10. Here we have €4 for about 1 hour of gameplay. It's like a movie cost. It's not a blockbuster game. It's not the hard hitter game. So charging €4 for a very small DLC is kind of sucky. I would understand if the DLC was bigger. If it would be 2 hours and would cost €6, it would be better than right now, you know. If it would be like 5 hours and cost €10, even better, you know. It would be justified. But right now it's like, what do you make it for, you know? You charge a lot of money for a really small piece of content. Next, Dota 2. Steam introduced Dota 2 Invite Bundle. And what do you think it is? Invite Bundle is, in essence, no, listen what it is. You get 9 items of common, uncommon, and mythical quality. And on top of that, you get the early access to the game, which is obvious. Okay, fine, early access to the game. But the thing is, when the game comes out, it's going to be for free. Everyone will be able to play it. Now, how much do you think it costs? Oh, that's right, 30 fucking bucks. Who gonna pay for that? I do not know. But the thing is, yeah, it's available. Cool, awesome, what a great advice, what a great offer. I just don't understand how it doesn't seem viable at all, and it's very overpriced. So you have to be careful if you consider buying it. I just don't think it's worth it. I don't know. I'm really dying to play Dota 2, honestly. But paying $30 for something that's going to be available for free in the future and getting 9 items is a very weird venture. I wouldn't recommend it. Next, Amnesia, A Machine for Pigs. A new game from Frictional Games and, how's it called? It's a collaboration of Frictional Games and the Chinese Room. Now, I don't know anything about the Chinese Room, but Frictional Games gave us Amnesia, gave us some other horrors. I'm sorry, I don't remember names right now, but what I do know is that they're generally critically acclaimed and people love them, okay, players love them. It's this small, I should stop rolling around, it's this small indie developer which does very good horror games, okay, and I actually got an allowance from them to, consent from them to play Amnesia and actually make a playthrough of it, and I will do that. Oh my god, I should have done it yesterday night. I suck so much. Anyway, I'll start today. I'm really excited to see what the game is going to be about. So anyway, they said that it will not follow the story of the original Amnesia, but at the same time it will be in the same universe, in the same setup, but kind of alternative story, you know? And then they promise that the game will scare the pants off of you. I like my pants where they are, thank you. But, you know, it's a nice promise. People who like horrors, that's going to be something to look at in the fall 2012, which is amazing. More good games for fall season, and then, you know, we're going to have a lot of fall games in the fall. We have Borderlands 2 coming out, we have Amnesia, A Machine for Pigs, we have probably Heart of the Swarm somewhere around that time. All the games coming out. Far Cry 3, you know, I'm forgetting half of them, but they're all amazing, you know. So yeah, that's about all news for today. I thank you so much for watching. We went over time. I'll try to edit it as much as I can. Please make sure to leave your opinion and impression about it. If you watched until this point, please go ahead and leave in comments a word maze. I don't know why, because I like it. It can be in a sentence, it can be simple word maze. Go ahead and do that if you watch the whole video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening. Have a greatest day, and bye-bye. What are you doing there? The cast is over. Go home. It's my ice cream. You cannot have it. Eat the ice cream. Do it. Do it now. I don't even know what you're doing here. Come and get it. I'm in Greece, you know, like freaking close from you. Depending on where you're watching it, of course. If you're in Australia, that would be a travel. That will cost a lot. But if you actually do, during the summer, I'm gonna go ahead and buy you a beer. Maybe. Maybe I won't. Maybe I buy you the cheapest beer. That is good. I should stop doing it. I think 4 takes were enough. Rolling out the screen.